Would you like to run business credit checks on your business or maybe somebody else's business? Well, in this training, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about business credit checks. We're going to talk about where you go to actually check business credit for your business and other businesses, what these business credit checks will net for you, what kind of information you can even get from business credit checks. And I'll give you a hint. It's a lot of information. And what you can actually do with the information from these business credit checks to make better decisions about your customers and other businesses you might choose to do business with, and what others are using business credit checks about your business for to make all kinds of determinations about you, like how much money you should be given, the rates and terms that you may pay, even how much money you may get. Along the way, I'm going to sprinkle in some of my best tips and tactics to help get you access to the cheapest business credit checks, the most affordable way to get business credit reports for your company and others' companies. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to get you access to free business credit checks for your own company, where you can actually check your own credit with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Expedite at no cost. So we've got a lot to cover. Let's dive in. Okay, so when we talk about running business credit checks, we're primarily talking about obtaining business credit reports for your business or somebody else's business. So why would you want to do a business credit check? Why would you want to get these business credit reports? Well, let's talk about what's on business credit reports. Business credit reports are primarily provided by Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. Those are the three largest commercial reporting agencies in the business space. Now, a lot of information is on these business credit reports. First of all, we look at a handful of different scores that each credit bureau is actually offering. And these scores depict all different types of things, including the risk of somebody lending you money or you lending money to somebody else. So the first thing on these business credit checks that you find on these reports is multiple scores. Some scores, like the Paydex score from Dun & Bradstreet, just predict how likely it is that you'll continue to pay bills on time in the future. Others take into account like a financial stress score, which show the likelihood that your business may fail completely in the next 12 months. Some are predictive scores, which predict what may happen in the future. Some are performance scores that are strictly based on how you've performed in the past. So one of the first reasons people do business credit checks is to see these business credit scores, which are basically mathematical representations of how reliable you or somebody else is of a risk when it comes to actually extending credit. So if you want to extend credit to a customer, if you want somebody to extend credit to you, like a credit card issuer or a bank that offers a loan or a credit line, these business credit scores are very important for determining the real risk in you lending somebody else money or somebody else lending you money as well. And if you'd like more information on how all of these scores work, then go to youtube.com/credit suite. That's youtube.com/credit suite. We have tons of training on all of the scores that are offered by the credit reporting agencies, what you need to know, how they work, most importantly, how to control them. Now, the other reason that people do business credit checks is to see what the information that's actually on your business credit reports. And a lot of information is actually on these credit reports. So we start with summary information, your business name, the industry that you're in, the actual location of your business. They also have the industry code or the classification code of your industry. It's called the NAICS code. So if you don't know your NAICS code, well, you can go to NAICS code or NAICS.com and actually figure out what your code is supposed to be, because that will show up on your business credit reports as well. There's also summary data of how you pay your bills. It'll show your scores on your business credit reports, but it also shows an average of how you actually pay your bills. We call this DBT, or days beyond terms. So your business credit reports will have information on DBT, overall average over the last 90 months, to show how likely it is that you're actually going to pay your bills, to show in the past how you've paid your bills and whether you're paying on times or you're paying 1, 30, 60, 90 days beyond terms. These business credit reports also have your actual trade line data. Now, trade lines or payment experiences, the reporting of an account to the business credit reporting agencies. So these payment experiences will, for example, show what type of account it is, what industry, like office supplies. It actually doesn't show the actual source. So you won't see Office Depot on your business credit report. You'll actually just see the actual industry, such as office supplies, on the actual credit report. It'll show the amount of money you've recently used. Very different than consumer credit. Consumer credit, we're used to seeing credit limits. You won't see those on your commercial credit reports, but you will see the actual recent amount of credit that you've used. So it's very important when you get credit to continuously keep on using that credit to keep that information updated on your business credit report. How you've paid, your DBT, your days beyond terms, on that individual account, how you paid 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days late, on time. All that information will be there. Status, like whether it's in a collection or a non-collection status, all that is on your commercial credit reports as well. Now, your commercial credit reports will also show inquiries. They won't show who inquired into your business credit reports, but they will show how many people actually did inquire into your business during a given month, even though that information will not adversely affect your business credit score. We also have public records on business credit reports. So we see judgments, we see bankruptcies for the business, we even see lawsuits. Again, something we're not used to with consumer credit. We don't see lawsuits where we may be suing somebody or getting sued, but that does show on your actual business credit report. So all that public record information is there as well. So also you will find revenue or income figures if you have provided those. So you actually have a choice whether you provide your income data to the business credit reporting agencies like Dun & Bradstreet, and it'll even help some of your scores if you do. So number of employees, your revenue, your profits, all of that information will show on your commercial credit reports as well. The other thing to keep in mind is commercial credit reports are publicly accessible. So your consumer credit report, somebody needs your permission to pull your consumer credit. Nobody needs your permission to pull your business credit report. So anybody that wants to can get your business credit reports, look at all of this data about your business, look at all of those scores about your business, and make all kinds of decisions about you, like how much money you should be lent and the rates and terms you should be paid, or how much you should be approved or denied. And also keep in mind, you can do exactly the same thing for your customers as well. You can easily access their business credit reports and scores to make all kinds of decisions about them as well. So now we've talked a lot about the information you're going to find when you do business credit checks. Here's another question. Why would you do a business credit check or somebody else do a business credit check on you? Well, primarily business credit checks are done for three main reasons. The first is to determine if you or the person you're pulling your credit report for should actually be lent money, should be given money, should be extended terms. So a lot of actual vendors will extend terms. They'll give you credit to buy their products and their services, and they'll use business credit reports to determine if you should be issued credit at all. Should you be approved or should you be denied? Lenders, credit issuers are looking at the same thing. They're looking at it to determine your risk, your likelihood of repaying the debt that you actually take on. So they're looking at business credit reports and doing business credit checks to just see, should you actually be approved? Should you be lent money? Should you be extended credit or given terms? Bottom line, are you likely to pay back the money that you're given? And if so, should you be approved to actually be given money, whether it be a credit line, loan, or even credit locally with a vendor? The second thing that people are doing business credit checks for is determine how much money should you actually be given. How much credit should be extended to you? Should you be given a credit card with a $5,000 limit, or should you be given a credit card with a $50,000 limit? The credit bureaus even have credit limit recommendations on the credit report. So a lot of people are doing business credit checks to see how much the credit bureaus are actually being recommend that you be lent, how much money you should be getting in a loan, how much money you should be given extended in credit or a credit line or a credit card. Now, the third thing that business credit checks are used for is to determine how much you should be paid. If somebody's going to extend you credit, how much should you pay? Are you a high risk? Are you a low risk? Should you pay more interest or less interest? Well, that's determined based on your likelihood to repay, and that's determined based on a business credit check. So a lot of people that lend money, so whether it be suppliers, lenders, credit issuers, they're all looking at this information to basically determine how much money you should be lent. Okay, and what kind of rate or term you should get. Should you be given low interest because you're low risk, or high interest because you're high risk, and should you be approved or denied? So the bottom line is, if you, for your own business, want to be approved for financing, want to get the most amount of money at the best terms, it's very important that you establish and build business credit. So when other people are doing business credit checks on your company, you're being given approvals at the most money with the best terms. Now, same thing. You might want to extend credit to your customers. You might have your customers that want to pay you on terms, and you're doing a business credit check to determine the same thing. Does their credit profile reflect that they're a low risk and should be given money? Should you be giving them good terms because they have a really good history of paying other people back? And how much credit should you extend them? Well, the credit reports will tell you how much other credit they've been extended to give you an idea of what they are already showing that they're able to actually handle. So now we've talked about what you or somebody else does business credit checks and what they're going to find when they actually do these business credit checks. Here's the next question. How do you do a business credit check? Well, there's actually a few different ways. First of all, if you want to get the credit reports directly from the credit bureaus, you can easily do so. As a matter of fact, we have a site, creditsuite.com/reports. That's creditsuite.com/reports. And there's a quick link there for you to be able to connect with Equifax, Dun & Bradstreet, and Experian directly to get their business credit reports, or you can just do a simple Google search. We just made it easy for you. Experian commercial credit reports, Equifax business credit reports, or you can also do Dun & Bradstreet business credit reports and find where they will sell you access to business credit reports for you or somebody else. They're typically for your business about $250 a month for credit monitoring from the 3 reporting agencies, but I'm going to save you 90% right now. If you go to creditsuite.com/monitoring, that's creditsuite.com/monitoring, you can get D&B, Equifax, and Experian business credit reports and scores for only $24. That's right, $24. It saves you 90% from the credit bureaus. The credit bureau's full reports will give you more scores and a little bit more data, but for almost all cases, you can get your business credit reports for only $24, saving you a ton of money. Now, when you're at Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian's website, if you want to order credit reports for other businesses, you can do so in bulk there. So you want to go to creditsuite.com/monitoring so you can actually monitor your own business credit, get your own business credit reports. But if you want to get business credit reports on other companies, go to D&B, Equifax, and or Experian, look directly on their site, buy bundles of reports, and with that, you have the ability to pull credit reports on multiple businesses, so you could do business credit checks on as many businesses as you want to, or you can go to creditsuite.com/monitoring, save a bundle, and do business credit reports monitoring on your business. That's everything you need to know on running business credit checks. If you'd like to do one for your business, make sure you go to creditsuite.com/monitoring. And if you'd like to get your business credit reports for free with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian, well, there's 3 ways to do that. First of all, you can give us a call at 877-600-2487. That's 877-600-2487. You can email us info@creditsuite.com. That's info@creditsuite.com. Or you can go to creditsuite.com/consult to schedule your own consultation. That's creditsuite.com/consult. Now, on this consultation, 3 things are going to happen. First of all, we're going to get your credit reports with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, Experian for free, no cost to you. Saves you $250 from getting them from the bureaus direct. We'll go over those with you and give you tips and tactics to improve and build your business credit. We'll do a fundability assessment to see what's wrong with fundability, what you need to fix to become more lendable. We'll also do a funding qualification. We'll tell you all the funding you can qualify for right now. All that happens on that consultation. You can email, call, or schedule online at creditsuite.com/consult. So if you got value from this training, make sure you like and subscribe, and look forward to our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get money to start and grow